Hi guys, this is Juan Aserios of One Happy Story and welcome to another video. For today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about why you should consider going out of the country or going out of town for your engagement shoot session. Just today kasi a couple of mine just booked a session with me. We will have our engagement shoot sa Bali, Indonesia this coming November, and again that will be my first time there sa Bali. Si Krista Hinoon, she's been there na with her friends. I've heard lots of stories about Bali na. Anyway, back to my topic. So, if you can see, it's not rare na couples are having their engagement shoot session na outside the country, out of town na. I've done a lot of out of the country shoots na rin for prenup engagement shoot sessions. For me kasi yung mga countries na, especially ngayon, going outside the countries, di na siya mahirap compared before when you think about it. Kasi these countries are accessible na siya. When you think of before, when you think of Japan or Australia or Dubai, you think parang mahirap to go there. But sa current trend na ngayon, wherein yung mga airlines, we have lots of budget airlines na rin. If you going to research lang talaga, they're offering, di ba, mga promo fares, ang daming promo fares na lumalabas. So that's why yung mga like Japan, maybe South Korea, mga crash landing onto you na ng mga fans there, and they want to have like a Chloe themed engagement shoot. Very easy na to do, 'di ba? Ayan, easy na. A lot of traveling agencies na rin nag-o-offer ng mga ayan, easy to get na yung mga visas. And yun rin, yung isa rin sa mga minsan problem natin is yung airfares, how to go there. And lately good, I mean, the past years na a lot of promo fares na ginang naglabasan. So, these countries are easy to go na. And when it comes like, so for example, like Australia, I've been there sa Australia a lot of times na rin. When you go to Australia, before you, when thinking of, getting a visa, parang mahirap siya isipin. But ngayon, easy na kasi you can submit your documents online. So, ayan, easy na siya. For me, I guess ito yung mga reasons why you should consider going out of the country. Ayan, naglist ako ng mga some reasons for myself. Ito yung usually sinasabi ko sa mga couples if they're thinking of doing their engagement shoot outside the country. So, number one reason is it's a great opportunity to do something special, especially considering na you'll have a professional photographer tagging along with you. You'll have parang a stunning location as your backdrop for your engagement shoot. So, sample, I'll show you yung Dubai na engagement shoot session ko. So, we went there sa yung desert na area because, Dubai is known for yung sa desert nila. So, we went there very early in the morning and very epic yung nakuha namin na pictures along sa sand dunes. So, ayan, yung sa Dubai na shoot namin. And ito yung mga stunning locations, yung mga picturesque talaga na locations. You'll have it as your backdrop. Beautifully composed yung pictures. Yan rin yung maybe difference with bringing along a professional photographer because you will not be thinking about yung photo ops na naman. So, sample kayo, di ba? I'm sure you've been traveling to outside the countries na rin. And usual talaga na problem is yung pictures. Who will be the one taking pictures? So, usually, we do yung selfie, groovy. You put a tripod there, pag picture. So, minsan thinking of yung documentation na part sa inyong travel, it can be stressful na rin. Then eventually, ayan, basta na lang mapicturan and go na kaagad. So, maganda lang if you have your professional photographer tagging along with you, hindi na kayo mag-iisip about uh, the documentation part, yung mga pictures ninyo. Kasi you'll be enjoying your travel. Yung bahala na yung professional photographer to take photos sa inyong mga travels. If you look forward to decorating your future home with your partner with beautiful photos, might as well invest in having yung parang epic and beautiful photos. 'Di ba? Imagine, you have your home na with your family, with your husband or your wife, and you will adorn your walls with beautiful photos. Ito yung na-explain ko kay Will and May. We had their engagement shoot session sa Japan. It was in Yuzawa. It was a parang ski resort sa Japan. I remember sabi ni Will, one of parang deal nila is why they chose yung Yuzawa, which is about 4 hours away from Tokyo, para wala masyadong tao, because he is parang shy siya, and he doesn't want to have lots of people looking at them for their engagement shoot. But ayun, I will show you yung picture nila. Ito yung always ma-remember ko. We had photo ops sa Shibuya Crossing. So that's in Tokyo. So yung pinaka-busiest intersection sa Tokyo. And I don't want to miss that opportunity na to have an engagement shoot, to have that photos doon sa place. So I told Will and May, don't worry, these people, they don't know you, and sayang naman yung opportunity na we're in that place na and hindi kami makatake ng picture. So ayun, I told Will, sige lang, ito, nag-practice muna kami sa at the side of the road. Nag-practice kami sa mga poses because nag-position ako somewhere sa second floor ng may Starbucks doon alongside the intersection na may second floor. So I have to go there sa Starbucks, go sa second floor para may overlooking picture ako sa intersection, and I want Will and May at the middle of the intersection. Yun yung idea ko for their picture. Practice muna kami. Mahirap na mag-communicate if nandun sila sa baba and nandun ako sa second floor. So, nag-position na ako kagad at Starbucks. Then, nag-stop na and everyone were crossing na sa street. So, sila, they made yung mga poses na pinaractice namin. Nag-count sila like 1, 2, 3, facing to each other. 1, 2, 3, hug to each other. 1, 2, 3, kiss. Ganun. Then, ako naman dun sa second floor, I just took so many pictures nun sa kanilang ginawa doon sa kanila. Then after, I showed the pictures to them, and very epic yung pictures. I mean, really, really epic. So, 'di ba, ang sinabi ko kay Will and May na this is what we're doing. We're doing parang milestones and keepsakes that will really mean a lot in the future. So, pina-imagine ko pa sa kanila, print this one in this picture and put it in a big frame, or print it big and put it sa living room. I'm sure years from now your kids will really look at the picture and will really be amazed of what you did, di ba? Your friends, your families, they will really love the pictures, and I'm sure you will also love the picture when you seeing the picture through the years. So yun yung idea ko of printing photos na you will adorn your home. So yun rin, it will also be parang enjoyment na rin sa inyo. Mag-enjoy kayo visiting new location and not thinking about, yun, same pa rin, not thinking about the idea of sino magpipicture or magse-selfie, beautifully captured yung mga photos niyo, mag-enjoy lang kayo. I guess, sample ko yung pictures ni TJ and KZ. So, shout out kay TJ Monterde. TJ is my friend. I saw his prenup shoot sa Osaka, I think, somewhere in Japan. And super cool yung mga prenup photos nila. So, di ba, why can't you have the same as their theme sa kanilang prenup, di ba? If you want to see them, look at TJ Monterde's Facebook account. So ito naman, next reason is if you are the type of couple who are getting stressed na about the idea of what to prepare for the prenup, or yung idea na mag-prenup shoot, so you're getting stressed na anong gagawin ninyo, anong attire na susutin ninyo, asan yung location, and yung overall logistics when it comes sa prenup shoot. Might as well, di ba, maybe you can consider doing an engagement shoot na lang outside the country. So, kasi yung problemahan niyo na lang, attires na lang eh. And maybe yung itinerary. But, yung itinerary naman, like, for example, yung Taiwan na engagement shoot namin with Daryl and Romlet, wherein nag-book lang sila ng Klook through the Klook na app, kasi nandun may package na, and nandun na yung mga location kung asan pupuntahan. So attires na lang problema, then yun, easy na. Everything went well na kagad. Wala na silang pinag-isipan pa na iba. Kasi yung theme, you don't need a theme na, you don't need parang idea for the prenup, kasi yung location na is your parang yan na yung idea, travel theme engagement shoot. Kuan pa lang, yung location pa lang maganda na. Imagine having your engagement shoot like Kyoto, Osaka, na super maganda na yung place, Australia, like Singapore, Hong Kong. So ayan, di ba? Having your engagement shoot like in Hong Kong, Disneyland. So maganda na yung place, no need na mag-isip pa ng theme, di ba? Yung another reason is nobody knows you sa kaninang mga countries, so you can do whatever you want, mag-enjoy lang kayo, then be kalog to each other, enjoy the place. Ayun, total nobody knows you sa kanto ng mga places, so di siya awkward. Isa na reason rin, maybe for yung mga OFWs na were getting married pod, and they're thinking about they're stressing pod where to have their engagement shoot. So it will be much cheaper na rin if yung photographer will be the one going sa inyong country. So yan din yung usual na mga cases sa akin, like sa Singapore, and lately yung sa Dubai, Abu Dhabi, na mga couples ko. Kasi if they're the one going home pa, silang dalawa, going home pa here, so they will spend times 2. Dahil magproblema pa sila about sa asan yung location nila, yung ganun. And ma-absent pag sila sa kanilang workplace. So, what if yung photographer na lang, isang, like ako, going sa kanilang place, mag-leave lang sila like 1 day or 2 days, at least digit sila totally ma-absent sa kanilang work. So it will be cheaper then, isa lang rin. And when it comes sa location, maganda na yung location. So, yan yung instances, especially mga couples ko sa Australia na nagpapa-engagement shoot there. So at least, di ba, maganda na yung place. They'll have the Sydney Opera House as their backdrop, and maraming magagandang spots, especially sa Australia. And isang reason rin is yung location permits, engagement fees, yung mga van rentals, and other expenses, especially when doing the prenup shoot locally. minsan kung i-sum up nimo yung expenses talaga, parang you can same na rin siya with buying an airfare, like the three of you. Like usually when I do the prenup shoot outside the country, kay yung couple lang din ako, or if kaya pa sa kanilang budget, I can bring an assistant or a videographer. Minsan mas same na lang yung expenses when doing the prenup shoot locally, or maybe minsan kasi lumalabas yung mga promo fares, and same lang yung, kung isipin mo, mas mahal pa yata yung local flights kaysa yung like Manila or Cebu going to Hong Kong or Singapore. Same na yung price. So ayan, minsan yan yung isa yung sa reason sa mga ibang couples ko na why they choose na lang to go outside the country to do their engagement shoot, kasi medyo pare-pareha na rin yung magasto nila locally sa kesa yung mag outside the country yan. And if ever rin, isang reason is like ako, I keep on traveling to other countries to do engagement shoot. Maybe you can ask rin, like ako, you can ask me yung yung schedule, baka pwede kayo makasingit. So for example, like ako, we will be traveling sa Japan this June. Pwede rin kayo magsingit. I can you can ask your photographer, maybe may schedule siya for that country na you want to go, so pwede rin kayo makisingit. So ayan, di ba, makasave na rin kayo nun. So yun lang yung mga reasons ko why you should consider doing engagement shoot outside the country or out of town. Maybe you can think of another reason. You can comment down below ano yung baka may masuggest kayo. Maybe some couples can also read your comment and baka ma-inspire sila sa inyong suggestion. I will show you yung mga engagement shoot ko outside the country. Maybe you can get an inspiration na rin, and you will also consider doing your engagement shoot outside the country. But I guess parang selected rin nito. It doesn't mean na you are compelled and pressured na you'll have your engagement shoot outside the country. This is just something na for you to put into mind. Baka magiging option rin siya kaysa yung you do it locally. So yun yung mga reasons ko, maybe why you should consider going outside the country for your engagement shoot. The next video I'll be posting will be maybe tips on what to prepare, especially when doing an outside the country prenup shoot. So ayan, so stay tuned and see you in the next video for that.